Hi, Vieira with the stockmarketlive.tv. Well, one of the questions, common question that I've been faced with for many years in the past, not recently, but in the past was whether I lose money in the markets since my calls are, well, perfect and I demonstrate, I prove 100% accuracy and in fact that stock prices can be predicted. And the answer to that question has been available for a long period of time in our course Emotional Analysis. But I'm going to tell you here publicly on the web that 30 years ago, when I started investing in the markets, I lost everything or almost everything. And that was the single best thing that happened to me. And why it was the single best thing that happened to me? Well, that you had to attend the Emotional Analysis course where I explained this, all right? Going into 2017, I can tell you that we have a new course that integrates the previous ones, the Master Tape Reading, the Basic Trading course, the Advanced Trading course, the Emotional Analysis, and we also going to have tons of new features. Some of them we are going to discuss here, all right? So I'm going to refer to the website at stockmarketlive.tv. You have it here, this article, a very important one, since I've been discussing completely for free the investment process in Twilio since IPO. And you have here all the links if you follow my advice. I made calls so far 100% accurate, okay? So the link's very important. I told you that you would become a millionaire just by following my guidance. And the guidance will be available on the live blog as well as on complementary live streaming sessions. So this is what I've been doing, and this article includes precisely the video that I recently announced at closing the short position on Twilio at $28.70 since I downgraded the stock to strong sell, calling it a bubble at $70 an half. And this after selling the long position of the former one, okay? So shares, they collapsed, they crashed, and I told you I'm going to be here telling you when to close the short position, and again, what is a promise and always live on the tape. Having said this, and bear in mind you have here the links, okay? The first step, the second step, the third step, the fourth step, the fifth step. Why am I showing you this? Not only because this is important as a reference of the workflow and the only blog in the industry where you have this current information proven live on the tape. Therefore, there is no other website or blog in the industry where you have these calls ahead of the most important moves in the markets and also published in real time. This is what we do, not only in this case complementary as well as sharing information with subscribers. We did it in Twitter, we did it in Facebook, we did it in the very beginnings in Google, we did it in every single company. So I discussed more than 100 leading companies in the US stock market, and therefore this is what we do to continue following up the investment process since the beginning and using 1 or 5 or 10 companies in the trading course to illustrate and to teach one how to invest in the markets. But stocks is just one of the financial instruments. As you have on the website, we have and we discuss gold, we discuss oil, we discuss ETFs, we discuss Bitcoins, we discuss the Forex market, we discuss everything. Because you cannot be a successful investor if you don't learn how to invest in all these financial instruments, including politics, a very important subject which I've been addressing in detail during the course of 2016, for obvious reasons, the elections in the United States. So going in 2017, we have a new course based on a world-class e-learning platform, that is to say, we already had it, but in the Advanced Trading course. So going in 2017, we are integrating all courses in just one, and we have new features. In fact, they are not new features. The SMEs live trading, as an example, it already existed in the basic trading course in the first version, okay? For the first, I believe it was 600 attendees, all right? Then we discontinued, and today we are implementing it again. SMS live trading, live tape reading, this is one of the most requested features. People, they wanted to attend the live tape reading course, but we have been very, let's say, there has been some discrimination with regards to who we are going to choose to attend that important course. Emotional analysis, we are including it in the new course 2017. Live earnings calls, you have an excellent examples of many complementary on the website of the company. Just to show an example of it, you have it here on the first page, live calls on Tesla Motors, and you have here a complementary live call in Apple during 40 minutes discussing the process in detail, worth billions of dollars since Apple lost more than $50 billion following my live market call precisely on earnings day. So it is free, trading methodology, so plenty of lessons. We have hundreds of lessons explaining the trading methodology that is also obviously available. We are going to have by far better planning or structure of the course, where you have the course divided by stock picks. Freeport McMoran, Chesapeake Energy, stocks that we have been discussing in the service and so on. It will be structured, GoPro, stocks for the Trump presidency, US Steel and others. We are going to have, and I believe this is where we enter the most important phase or improvement in the course, interactivity. Interactivity, it implies collaboration. That is to say that not only you are going to attend the lessons, as you are going also to respond to quizzes, you are going to have one-to-one coaching, private sessions with myself, you are going to have webinars, you are going to have private forums, and the interactivity is remarkably important because as you do things in the market, you have to communicate to ourselves, and we provide feedback, we guide you during the process, the learning process that can last at least for 1 year. So portfolio management, it is a very important subject, and we also include in this course very advanced topics, not seen elsewhere in the industry. We have proprietary lessons with regards to certain indicators, with regards to subjects as whether to diversify in the markets or not. We have certain rules for hedging strategies, which are unique in the world, and we have the proof of it and their value. Lessons as proprietary algorithms, the 3-day momentum rule, explained in detail in more than 100 examples, just to prove that the rule can be applied not only in stocks as well as in ETFs, gold, oil, and so on. Live streaming trading, it is one of the core technologies that we use to disseminate the information here at stockmarketlive.tv. Live technical analysis, for example, today I recorded a lesson on technical analysis discussing several stocks addressed in the service. Very important for people to continue always following the process and to understand what they are doing and where the profits are coming from, all right, and what to do and what to prepare, how to prepare themselves for the future. Advanced trading topics, I already referred to here. Proprietary trading rules, I already referred also here. Stocks, ETFs, I repeat, gold, oil, forex markets. In 2016, we gave plenty of alerts in the forex markets, last year in 2015 as well. We made the best calls in the industry with regards to the British pound US dollar, with regards to the euro US dollar. I've been doing this for many years, but in 2016 I wanted to integrate in all services, including SMS live trading, all right? and everyone has been receiving those alerts. So collaboration and one-to-one coaching, I believe that this is unique. You are dealing with, I don't like to call myself an expert, but I've been always here, basically 7 days, 24 hours per day, at least the team, to help those that are willing to change, and we prove that our support is by far superior to most companies worldwide, including large companies as Apple, Microsoft, and so on. And if you are a subscriber, you are aware of it. There is no other place where you obtain this high level of support from experts rather than middlemen, and basically in real time. It does not exist elsewhere, my friends. That I guarantee to you, including in large companies as Goldman Sachs and so on. Access to a library of hundreds of trading lessons, well, you are aware of it. And finally, I also included in this course going in 2017, one of the most requested features in the service elsewhere, Donald Trump, the real Donald Trump stock picks. And we know which are the stock picks because we already proved which are the stock picks, but it is important to continue following up them, the process, the investment process, as well as there are more companies that very few investors are aware of, and they are the real Donald Trump stock picks, while some other companies that they've been rallying, they are not the real Donald stock picks, and therefore one day people are going to realize it, and there are tremendous profits also to be made there on the short side, and therefore against the crowd. So I believe that the course going forward is going to be completely different, and the reason that we are doing so, not only to simplify the process, is very simple. As you are aware, it was communicated several months ago on Twitter, also on the website, I believe. We reached one of the highest deals ever in the markets, and this was due to my calls complementary in Twilio, complementary in oil, complementary in bitcoins, complementary in gold. You have all of them on the website, and it was posted in real time, not only on the web, on the Vimeo, on YouTube, and so on. But we closed, I myself, one of the largest deals ever in the markets, and therefore I'm going to provide training to a large number of traders for some institutions, and therefore I have to think about or consider do things since scratch, and I had to review the former basic training course. I had to organize all the information, and you are going to benefit, or the others are going to benefit from this, since we are going to take this opportunity to improve things dramatically, okay? So this will be one of our topics or subjects or objectives during the course of 2017. The other one will be to dedicate the service completely to institutions, and have a very good Christmas, a happy New Year. Thank you very much. Bye.